Hi guys, so this is such a good round to think about. It's on Pearl, and I haven't seen Sova being used much. But again, this round is sort of insane from both the teams, right? If you think about it, the game plan that goes in. Okay, so till now, Navi was made a change because till now, Navi was not very comfortable in terms of holding connector, right? They will have to guess stuff, use guessing timing on Sova. So they changed things. They said, okay, Killjoy, we're gonna put your utility here on doors because we want connector information too good because of how strong Viper is in terms of the smoke and the wall. They both are sort of fighting for this early A control because the idea is because if you can have A control and this connects the map in such a big space, especially when you have someone posted B also, so you can literally cut the map in this way and you know that the attackers could just be in this location, right? So that's the idea, and that's why you see Astra also taking that early control. So if you look carefully, this star would be used for pull. So he just tries to create aggression. Fade comes in, reveals, and this A control is taken. Now Angel is very aware of it, and he drones, and he wants to immediately take that A control back. And because so much pressure being shown on A, the reaction could be the arts pressure, and that's why you can see these two players coming out. But on the other hand, Pala is doing just the best thing that could happen. They're going in connector, taking this connector control, breaking everything. Now see, the smoke is up. As soon as the smoke is going to go up, the wall is going to go up, and they also prowler dart. So there is a huge amount of question mark that has been created in terms of arts, right? So that is why Angel has to leave Amen, and he has to go back to check if someone has entered connector or not. And this is the amount of pressure that Viper can create, right? Now again, so after creating so much pressure, pulling out rotations on the left, right, immediately there's no pressure mid yet, and you can see these people giving a lot of noise air at using a lot of utilities, and because of that reason we can see such a weird situation in terms of defenders, because they're also scared of sort of here, right? Even though Angel cleared this, but he didn't clear this fully, right? And they don't know how many people are aiming. After this, the fake gets started, the smoke comes out, the fade reveal come out. Now this is an important point in the round, right? Because Pala did the best thing possible. They took A, right? But Navi took A control back, right? Which means Navi know there's no one here. Immediately they react mid, they break all this stuff, right? After that, we can see these players playing outs because that's the usual position when pressure is being shown from here, and this is connector trips are broken, and which pulls out Sova back to help this connector area because two people needs to play art to sort of control it, right? And then immediately they start to take A control again. They prowler, they go in and they just give a lot of sound here, which again keeps these people in terms of art because they are aware that there could be many people here. Now immediately after doing that, they shift the rotations towards the left, right? After that, what happens is they are ready to go B by faking fader, and this is the best thing that could happen in terms of how Parla played this round. But then here is where the issue comes. He fade ults, but no one gets spotted, right? So now Pala needs to double doubt themselves. Hey, no one got spotted A. Do we? Which means they have more people B. So do we just go A again? And because the site is empty, right? What should we do? And it's such a confusing situation here, because if no one is A, which means there could be a possibility that three pair could already be B, right? And because of this reason, you could see after this ult the rotations were almost pulled out, right? But because these people are not hearing any rotations, any follow up after the ult, any follow up utility after the ult, they're like, yo guys, it's not A, right? Stay B, stay B. And after that you'll see what's happening, right? People are just staying B, and now Paul in such a weird situation. You have only 17 rounds. You don't have any choice but to run, which is giving every sound to these people. Again, they're trying to do timing on arts and perfect pick because the time is low. He needs to kill some people arts, and just the plant comes in. But again, this trade in arts just finishes the round, right? Still, it's a 3v3. It's winnable if the plant gets down, and luckily Pala gets the plant get down. But now it's the retake, right? Now Killjoy ult is gonna happen, I think. Yeah, so they were just waiting for the killjoy. Now the killjoy comes in, it's not breakable because the call would have obviously come that there is no nade that this KO has. And look at how much control does this killjoy ult has. No one can come arts rotate, right, and all that stuff. So the idea is push them back, push them main, and sort of just will hold 1% diffuse. Now the dart comes in trying to check if someone is on the right. The darts get broken on the left. That's why this one way smoke is also insane. These people can't do literally peek from behind it, and it's just beautiful retake, right? So such a beautiful round in terms of how both teams played. Both teams did their job. They took A control. They also showed presence and connector. Then also the art control that they had. Then the fake art came in, which also pulled out the rotations. But again, this is just such a beautiful round to watch, and just the way how Valorant like literally should be played in terms of just trying to read the other person and trying to just manipulate as much rotations as possible. This is such a good round. Okay, guys. Make sure to like this video if you guys like this sort of a content. Do tell me, and we'll continue to sort of make content like these. And yeah, cheers.